Welcome to Q&A of the week. This week's question is from chapter 5 and 7 of Beat the System, Create Your Own Pathway to Wealth. The question is, I've identified one of my weaknesses as a lack of discipline. What are some ways to develop discipline to help me stay on task to reach my financial goals? This is an awesome question. As you know, we go through a series of self-evaluation in the beginning of the book, and there's a purpose for that. You know, each of us are wired a certain way, as I talk about all the time, and you need to know what your weaknesses are. Some people you will meet are just wired to be naturally disciplined, and others are going to struggle. So know where you fall on the spectrum. The way you create discipline in your life is by simply defining the rules of the road. We talk about this in the book. You define what your rules are, and then you begin to retrain the way you think. This does not happen overnight. You need to be realistic. You've been thinking this way for possibly decades of your life, so this is not going to be an overnight change. You need to give yourself some time, and you need to take some baby steps. When you focus on what your goals truly are in your life, the bottom line of your life are your life dreams, and they're only yours. So when you get committed to what those are and the strategy that you develop to get there, then you start to define the rules. What do I need to do on a daily, weekly, monthly, and annual basis in order to stay on track for my life goals? That's the way you establish discipline. It doesn't mean you won't go astray occasionally, but that's okay. You get back on track because they're your rules. And that's the way you will ultimately not only rewire your way of thinking, but you'll ultimately maintain the level of discipline that you need to make sure you reach all of your life objectives.